Let's get down to business.
ありがとね、社長。ヒーローアップした感じ。勉強になったわ。嬉しい。頑張るわ。スキルアップした感じ。ありがとね、社長。勉強になったわ。
I think your husband material. You sure know how to treat your elders. I think your husband material. There's always room to grow. There's always room to grow. You sure know how to treat your elders. There's always room to grow.
ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。スキルアップしましたよ。勉強になりました。
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A.
Say my piece.
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
このどん底から復活は無理だ。この経営者は信頼に値しない。無能な経営者は即退陣するべき。
If you have any questions, this is the time.
経営陣は現実が見えてない。このどん底から復活は無理だ。
Please raise.
この経営者は信頼に値し。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
コンプライアンスを守っています。考えてみて。経営は本当にうまくいってますか？そうか。
If you... Please raise your.
高い志は持っていますか？会社をもっと大きく納得できましたよ。
Please.
この程度失望したな。理想のレベルが低すぎるぞ。
私の意見
俺はままごとじゃねえぞ。理想のレベルが低すぎるぞ。この程度と失望したな。株主を甘く見てるだろ。理想のレベルが低すぎるぞ。 株主を甘く見てるから。
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
Well, everybody, this calls for a celebrant meeting went great. Shares are skyrocketing. Let's keep it up.
Our ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
Pretty lucky! I can still make it rain.
うまくいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice.
incredible
You guys did
results.
great out there. Shares are going up. We got a job to do.
That's pretty lucky!
ラッキー。
Pretty lucky! Pretty lucky! I can still make it
うま
rain.
くいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You
incredible
guys did
results.
great out there. Shares are going up. Let's keep it up.
Our ranking went up.
Such a thoughtful young man.
疲れが和らぎました。
We got a job to do.
That's not right. Pretty lucky! Pretty lucky!
Lucky.
I can still make it
う
rain.
まくいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You guys
incredible
did great out
results.
there. Shares are going up. Let's keep it
Our
up.
ranking went up. The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
We got a job to do.
That's not right. That's not right. I
ラ
can
ッキ
still make it
ー。う
rain.
まくいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You
incredible
guys did
results.
great out there. Shares are going up.
The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the financial.
Kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask. If you have any questions,
高い志を会社をもっと大きくできますか
please raise your hand if you have.
高い志を持っていますか会社をもっと大きくできますかコンプライアンス志は持っていますか経営は本当高い志は持っていますか
If you have any questions, this is the time.
うまくいっているのであまり経営に思います。みんな心配してます。
If you have.
うまくいっているのです。みんな心配してます。あまり経営に思います。うまくいっているのですか。
高い志をコンプライアンスを守って
このまま来期も続けられますか落とし穴がありそうで怖い
If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
Well, everybody, the meeting went great. Sales are skyrocketing. Let's keep it up.
Our ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
Pretty lucky. That's not right. I can still make it.
うまくいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great out
results.
there. Things are going up. Let's keep it
Our
up.
ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
That's not right. I can still make it.
うまくいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You
incredible
guys did
results.
great out there. Things are going up. We got a job to do.
いいわね。
Pretty lucky!
ついてないな。
運悪いわね。
ラッキー。
I
いい
can
わね。
still make it
う
late.
まくいきました。
やった
Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great out
results.
there for going up. That's the good
Our
shit.
ranking went up. The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
We got a job to do.
Pretty lucky!
運悪いわね。
Pretty lucky! Pretty lucky! I can still make it late.
やった
Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great out
results.
there. For going up.
The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have a question. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask. If you have any questions,
未来を見た経営ができてねえだろ。うるせえ。
if you have any
経営者が挫折なんですよね。今の結果に甘んじてませんか？
please raise your hand if you have a question.
株主の皆さん、未来を見た経営、なんと確かに
If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
株主の皆さん、経営陣にノー。うるせえ。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
聞いてもらえます。
未来を見た経営ができてねえだろ。株主の皆さん、経営陣、もういい。
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
Well, everybody, this calls for a celebrate. The meeting went great. Shares are skyrocketing. That's what I'm talking
Our
about.
ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
Lucky!
That's not right.
Lucky!
Pretty lucky.
Lucky!
I can still make it
う
work.
まくいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You guys did
incredible
great out
results.
there. We got a job to do.
Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky.
ついてない
That's not right. I can still make it
う
work.
まくいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great.
results.
We got a job to do.
That's not right.
ついてないな。ラッキー！
That's not right. I can still make it
う
work.
まくいきました。
Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great.
results. The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
I'll handle it, Sonny. You're a snitch, Mata 頑張らなきゃね。スキルアップした感じ。いいわよ。わかったわ。
We got a job to do.
Let's 始めますね。いいわね。悪いわね。いいわね。
うまくいきました。
I can still make it.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible
You
results.
guys did great out there. Got it. Let's get down to business. Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the financial report.
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. If you have any questions, this is the time.
経営は本当にうまくいってますか？会社をもっと大きくできますか？納得できましたよ。
If you have any questions, this
もっと利益出せるだろうがよ。とにかく気に食わねえんだよ。もっと利益出せるだろうがよ。どうせこっから下り坂になるさ。
please raise your hand. If you have any questions,
とにかく気に食わねえんだよ。どうせこっから下り坂になるさ。
if you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
もっと利益出せるだろうがよ。どうせこっから下り坂になるさ。とにかく気に食わねえんだよ。調子に乗ってんじゃねえぞ俺。どうせこっから下り坂になるさ。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
調子に乗ってんじゃねえぞ俺。もっと利益出せるだろうがよ。どうせこっから下り坂になるさ。もっと利益出せる。
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
I'm really sorry about how things are going. I'm sure we can turn this around. Can we keep this professional? Someone help me! I'm exhausted. Damn.
Yes. I'm not big on bullying, but...
Watch me.
You're in it now.
Okay. Right.
Well,
You underestimate me. I got this. Yeah!
This time.
You stand a chance.
Watch me. You're in for it.
Yo, Sachan. You drinking by yourself?
Yeah, isn't it pathetic? Sit down and help me save what's left of my pride.
Huh? Everything all right?
Well, you could say some stuff's happened.
Oh, okay. I get it. Well, I'm here if you want to talk about it. Can't say I have much experience in this area, but the least I can do is help you understand how a man's heart works.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I figured you were upset because of some fight with your boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Huh? Really?
I can't believe you gave me that look and said that. Oh, that cheers me up all by itself.
Oh, come on. Why are you making it into such a big deal? Can't we just get into what's really eating you?
Yeah, it's my sister, Nanoha.
What's going on with her? Something happen?
Remind me, how much did I tell you about my family while we were drinking the other night?
You said you were too controlling when it came to Nanoha and your dad. Eventually there was a big fight and you left home. That was 7 or 8 years ago.
And did I tell you the reason for that fight?
Yeah, it was because you told Nanoha to break up with some chump. The boyfriend with the consulting firm?
Okay, so I spilled all the beans. Anyway, his name's Katsuragawa, and apparently they're still together.
Damn. Longer relationship than I've ever been in.
If he wasn't so damn annoying, I might let this go. But Katsuragawa's a criminal. He's even been seen going in and out of Seiryu Clan HQ. Not to mention, he's dangerous and walks around with his own personal posse. He used to run with a biker gang. I mean, I've heard nothing but bad rumors about him since I left home.
Nanoha really knows how to pick him, huh?
Shut up. I've got some girls from the club looking into him right now. I hope they can find out more. Trying really hard not to worry here since I can't do anything but wait.
So that's why you're drinking away your troubles in here.
Yeah, well. Now that I've talked to you about it, I feel a bit better. Maybe I'll skip the next round.
Oh, let's not start talking crazy now. Hey, Namba. You good?
Oh, Ichiban. Perfect timing. Guess you could already tell, but yeah. I've got to get something off my chest. You got a sec?
Da-na-na-na. Today on Kasuga's Counseling Corner.
What in the hell?
You're on Ichiban Kasuga's Counseling Corner, man! From trivial bullshit to life's worst catastrophes, one call solves it all.
What dumbass would ever go to you for counseling?
You! Why, good sir, you're the very first dumbass on the show!
Wow, what an honor.
Okay, for real though. I'm all ears.
Promise you won't tell a soul?
Yeah, cross my heart.
Okay, so... last night I had a hankering for a nightcap, so I dragged my ass down here. But it was late, the bartender wasn't around. And so I'm sitting here all by myself. Then I start thinking, what would be the harm in helping myself to a small pour? And just a shot, really. Figured I could pay it back later, you know? That's when I see it. An unopened legend malt, shining in the dark like it had my name on it.
What's a legend malt?
A super high-end whiskey. The king of kings. One glass is at least 10 grand.
Get out of here.
I know, right? I couldn't dream of buying a shot, much less a glass. But I figured a drop would be okay.
They don't exactly sell it by the drop, dude.
You're right. But I took one anyway, because who was gonna stop me? I poured just a drop onto my hand. And when that sweet honey touched my tongue, I went straight to heaven.
It was that good?
Best whiskey I've ever had in my life. A taste that I felt through my whole body. A fruity aroma that I can still smell if I try. I'm telling you, it was pure magic. All my cares just melted away.
It's really that good? They don't call it the legend for nothing, huh?
Yep. Packs a legendary punch, too. Next thing I know, I'm staring down an empty bottle.
Wait... Don't tell me you drank it all?
I did. Guess I blacked out or something. But the fact remains, I downed at least 100 grand worth of whiskey.
What'd the bartender say?
You think I actually told him? What's he gonna do, hand me a bill that'll never get paid? What I did instead was I found the nearest mini-mart, grabbed the cheapest whiskey I could find, and replaced it.
Wait, so the whiskey in the Legend Malt bottle right now is...
Horse piss. To the brim.
Dude, someone's gonna find out eventually, you know?
I know. Why do you think I'm so stressed out? So come on, Casca. What would you do if you were me?
If it were me... Let's see... if anything, I'd stay calm and let things play out.
Well, how is that gonna solve anything?
Think about it. Drinking whiskey like that was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, yeah.
And whatever's in that bottle won't get discovered for a while. So why panic about it now? If you stay calm about it, I'm sure you'll eventually stumble on a solution.
That's weirdly reassuring, but also vague.
I'm telling you, don't sweat it. Things are gonna work out.
Okay, I'll sit on it for a bit. I knew you were the guy to ask.
Well, if it isn't my two favorite vagabonds. Why are you two not drinking?
We were just figuring out some life stuff.
Without me? At least you saved me a seat.
Of course we did. Shall we?
I'm in the mood for something special today. And I know this place has some killer whiskey.
You want whiskey?
Yeah. There a problem?
Not exactly a problem.
Good. I was thinking we could do something fancy for once.
You don't mean...
Bartender, I'll take a 12-year-old silver malt on the rocks.
You sure? It's 1,500 yen a glass.
What? A girl can't reward herself every now and again?
Oh, thank God.
We're gonna shit our pants every time someone orders a whiskey now, aren't we?
No doubt about that.
Hello, Kasuga-san. I must say this place is quite comfortable.
Yeah, ain't it? Also, seriously, man, how's a guy make drinking alone look so cool? Guess it's easy when you're as handsome as you.
That's kind of you to say. Why don't you let me buy you a drink?
Yo, for real? Hey, now you're speaking my language, man.
You certainly are a mysterious one, Kasuga-san. Sunghui speaks highly of you as well. I dare say it makes me jealous.
Oh, come on. Speaking of, have you been with her long? You've got this butler and lady of the house thing going on.
It's only been 3 years since I was brought into the Komijul. I can't say it's been long.
No shit.
Up until then, I was with a group called the Jingon Mafia. I was their leader's body double.
Body double? You mean like a decoy? Just like the real thing?
Indeed. If my master was ever targeted by our enemies, I was to be killed in his place. That was my duty.
I didn't figure people still did that kind of stuff. Wait, does that mean your face is...
An imitation, yes. What you see is a result of large-scale plastic surgery. But I'll have you know my previous face was rather handsome as well. A shame not a single picture of it exists anymore.
Really? Out the window then, huh?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So that means Junki Han isn't your real name either, right? What's your real name then?
Surely we're not that close yet, are we?
Come on. First step in becoming friends is calling each other by name, right?
Well, isn't this awkward? I'm afraid I'm the type to want a bit more distance with people.
That how it was with the Jingon Mafia? From the name, I'm guessing it was some sort of Korean Yakuza-like thing?
Weren't you once a member of the Tojo clan, Kasuga-san? I'm surprised you've never heard of the Jingon Mafia.
I was in the clink for a long time.
The Jingon Mafia and the Tojo clan clashed in the 1980s, long before you were serving time.
The 80s? Dude, that's 40 years ago. I was just a baby back then. Doubt I even had hair.
Yes, I had yet to be born myself. Regardless, early in the decade, the Tojo clan attacked the Jingon Mafia and massacred a great number of them. Around 30 or so.
30?
Back then, Kamurocho was the most sought-after territory in all of Asia. I've heard the conflicts for control were rather intense. The Tojo clan was incredibly strong, and they made sure it was a well-known fact.
Still, to off 30 of them is...
To get their revenge, the Jingon Mafia main arm in Korea sent even more members to Japan. Some of them as undercover agents, but deception is a tricky business. And all who could not strike at the heart of the Tojo clan were considered failures and forbidden from returning. In the end, those that couldn't carry out the mission were abandoned and left without any place to go. One of them happened to be my father.
Then you were born here, in Japan?
Yes, but be that as it may, I don't recall being welcomed here. I wasn't even accepted by any Korean communities either. My family was treated like slime and kicked out from wherever we went. We came to be called the Stray Jingon Mafia, running away whenever we were discovered.
Slimes who run away, huh? If you're slimes who run away, the reason they chase you is because you're worth tons of experience.
I get it. You're into video games, aren't you, Kazu?
Yeah, I played a lot as a kid.
Well, you might be surprised to learn I am too. We should talk shop sometime.
Hell yeah! So, what happened to the Stray Jingon after that?
Enter the 21st century, the winter of 2006. Around the time I turned 20, the Jingon Mafia from the mainland made an all-out assault against the Tojo clan. But even as that happened, the Stray Jingon Mafia received not a word of warning. We were left completely in the dark. Our fathers were entirely forgotten by the countrymen that sent them here.
You don't say. I might know a guy who could sympathize with that.
Oh?
Yeah. He's right in front of you. I got tossed out by my family and locked up for 18 years.
Oh, that's right. That must be why I can't bring myself to hate you, Kasuga-san.
So? What happened to the Jingon's big all-out attack?
Despite their careful planning, they were ultimately crushed by the Tojo clan. Ironically, those that survived came from all over to join those of us in the Stray Jingon Mafia. It was a miserable sight. Both sides cut off from home and left with no choice but to band together in the social sewer of a country that wasn't theirs.
Sounds like you struggled. Wouldn't know it from looking at you, though.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah, finally starting to warm up to me?
It would seem so. I haven't been acting much like myself today. I had a great time drinking with you, Kasuga-san. I truly mean that.
So whatever happened to the real Junki Han? What's he up to now?
He revived the Jingon Mafia roughly 3 years ago, and at that time had taken over a considerable portion of Kamurocho. But he was shot in the head and killed. I was absent at the time.
And it all came crashing down, huh? Wait, then that means can't you use your real name now? Why keep up the body double thing? You're not trying to become the real Jungi Han, are you?
Who can say? But that's none of your concern, is it, Kasuga-san? Or am I wrong?
Nah, you got me there.
Farewell.
Guess he's not the type to open up so easily. I'll just have to keep drinking with him.
Well. Let's go! Well.
I wouldn't.
You're in cool.
I'm not big on bullying, but
Watch me.
You're in it now.
you sure you could beat me? I got this.
Let's go.
Well.
Easy, I'm afraid.
You may enter.
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe said it would be okay for us to talk?
I heard. And I believe I already know why you've come. You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Does that mean the Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi. The ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back. And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Jincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, the Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi Alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane!
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats. Minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh.
Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me to party chair and hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes. That would mean the end of not only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone in particular come to mind?
Aoki's scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man. And it had to be Masato Arakawa. Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this. was pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Lucky me.
But one thing I don't believe is a coincidence is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you still have that fake bill?
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who? Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
Arakawa-san? No, he's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really can't say. But I do know that he means business. He wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Heian Tower?
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's. He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the reservation. Listen.
Okay. Hmm?
Huh.
Yo.
Hey.
I'm not big on bullying, but... Right. Here we go.
Cool.
You're gonna be in a war. I wouldn't underestimate you.
You're in it now. Let's go.
You're gonna get stomped.
Going in. Let's go.
This is bad. You're gonna be in a world of hurt. What am I supposed to do?
Check this out.
I'm not. Do something.
You're in it now.